I hope this demonstrates to you just how easy this huge pet is to get for free-to-play players, and I hope you're able to follow some of the stuff that I showed you in this video and my last one to help you get a ton of these huge pets before this event ends. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Pet Sim 99 video. Today I'm going to be going over by far the easiest free to play huge pet that they have added for a pretty long time, probably since the RNG update, and I'll be showing you how you can get it, the odds of actually getting it, and then I'm going to AFK for a little bit and show you in real time just how easy it is to actually get. But before I get into that, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for getting me to 26,000 subscribers. And don't forget that once I reach 30,000 subscribers, I will be hosting another massive 50 huge pet giveaways. So stay tuned for that. But until then, I'll continue to give away at least 10 huge pets every video. And if you want to learn how you can enter these giveaways, all the information will be in the description. So anyways, getting into this update, if you didn't watch my previous video, the newest update added the Cannon Tycoon event. And if you want to learn a lot more about this event, then go check out my last video. I went over basically everything that you need to know, and I went over how you can farm it to make the most amount of profit. Now, I do want to make a couple of corrections from my last video. I mentioned that you should be using a magnet enchant, which it has come to my attention that you actually do not need a magnet enchant. It auto collects everything in this area. And I also mentioned that you should not be using huges and Titanics. This is partly true. When it comes to normal huges and Titanics, they actually don't count towards the Tycoon damage, so you should not be using those. But if you manage to get your hands on some of these Stunt huges or Stunt Titanics, these actually do count towards your Tycoon damage, so I would definitely recommend using those. Now, thank you to everyone who pointed out these corrections in the comments of my last video. I do my best to get everything accurate, but sometimes I do make mistakes. Now, getting into today's video, I covered basically everything about this update in my last video, but what I neglected to really focus on was these stunt pets, especially the stunt huge cat. Now, by far, this is the most free-to-play friendly and easiest free-to-play friendly huge that we have had in the game for a very long time. Now, this huge is obtained from destroying the Hellfire chest, which is a part of the Cannon Tycoon event and appears on round 12. As you can see, it just spawned in and it is a pretty large chest, and it's honestly not too hard to break. Now, once you break it, you do actually have a chance at getting one of these pets, and the chances are listed right above them. As you can see, there's a 1 out of 2,000 chance for the huge stunt cat. Now, the best part about these pets is that game passes, huge hunter, anything pay to win does not affect the odds of getting this. So whether you are someone who just started playing the game, or you have been playing for a super long time and have spent hundreds of dollars on this game, you will all have the same chance at getting the huge stunt cat, and the chances are already extremely low, which is insane. Now, to put this into perspective, I'm going to go on a different account, one that doesn't have the nuclear cannon since it's pretty pay to win, and I'm going to record how long it takes to get from round 0 to round 12. Now, as you can see on this account, I do have the lightning cannon. Now, some of you may think this is pay to win, but currently these cannons are only priced at around 1.5 million each, meaning it only costs around 150 million diamonds to get this lightning cannon. Now, even if you are a free-to-play player, you most likely have around that much diamonds to get the lightning cannon, or even more. And if you followed my video from yesterday, you will have been able to easily make that many diamonds just from AFKing for one day in this event, whether you had the lightning cannon or not. So getting this lightning cannon is definitely not impossible, and I would argue it's not even difficult for most free-to-play players to get. So with that being said, I'm going to see how long it takes to get from round 0 to round 12 on this account that has the lightning cannon but not the nuclear cannon. Okay, and just like that, in 50 seconds, I managed to get from wave 0 to wave 12 and destroy the chest, which is pretty insane. Now, that's equivalent to 72 chests broken every single hour, which is equivalent to 1,728 chests broken every single day. Now, at this point, the 1 out of 2k odds should not seem too tough at all, especially considering this is only using one account and it's free to play. So in about a day, maybe even a day and a half, even as a free to play player, you should easily be able to get at least one, if not more, of these huge stunt cat. Now, keep in mind, you also have a chance to get all the other variants too, which is also pretty insane, but the main focus and main thing you will be getting is the huge stunt cat normal version. Now, if you're wondering how you can increase your damage and get through the rounds as fast as possible, definitely go check out my last video. But I do want to quickly talk about these boosts. They are still pretty expensive and they're pretty tough to find in the trading plaza since the trading plaza is broken for these right now. So I have not been farming with these boosts at all. However, if you use these boosts, considering it gives you double the damage and 3 times the cannon speed, you can definitely expect to significantly increase the odds of getting the huge pet. However, I'm not sure if the advantage that these boosts will give you is actually worth it considering how expensive they are. So personally, I do not use them, but you definitely can if you want to. Now, for those of you who might be a little more on the richer side, one huge pet every day might not sound like a lot, but there is one more thing that you can do to exponentially increase the amount of huges that you get every day, and that is to use multiple accounts. Now, you could do this by using multiple devices, like having one account running on your phone, one account on a laptop, and one account on a PC, but you can also run multiple accounts on one PC if you would like. Now, I do have a video on this linked in the description, or you can click the pop-up on screen, but basically what you want to do is create as many accounts as your computer can run, or an account for each device that you are using, and just complete the tycoon. This may take like an hour, maybe even an hour and a half, but it's basically just AFKing. And once you complete it, just continue to AFK on each of those accounts and you will exponentially increase the amount of huge pets that you are getting. So if you can, I would definitely recommend taking advantage of multiple accounts to greatly increase the amount of huge pets that you are getting. But even just with one account as a free-to-play player, you can easily get yourself quite a few huges before this event goes away, since this huge pet is so free-to-play friendly and honestly not too tough to actually get. Now, just to show you how easy this huge actually is to get, I'm going to AFK on 7 accounts for around 20 hours or so and see how many huges I'm actually able to hatch. Now, most of the accounts except for one are pay to win. However, that does not affect the odds of the huge stunt cat, and every account except for my main only has the lightning cannon. My main account does have the nuclear cannon, but honestly, the nuclear cannon isn't even that good. So in the grand scheme of 7 accounts, that one nuclear cannon is pretty negligible. Now, with that being said, I'm going to start AFKing and then I will be back once I am done. Now, I originally planned on clipping out all the huge hatches, but there was a lot of footage and it was a lot of hatches, so I'm not going to be doing that, but enjoy this little time lapse. Okay, so it's been about 20 hours and I'm going to trade over everything that I got and see how many of those new huges that I actually got and how much profit I made overall, because I know it's going to be quite a bit. Okay, so as you can see, after 20 hours of farming, I managed to get 7 of these huge stunt cats. And since I was using 7 accounts, that is 1 stunt cat per account, which is pretty insane. Plus, I also did hatch a huge zebra too, which was pretty cool. Now, the bulk of the diamonds that I made was from the Hellfire cores. Currently, these are still worth over 1.5 million diamonds. So I have over 500 Hellfire cores. That means that just from that 20 hours of AFKing using my 7 accounts, I got 1.2 billion diamonds worth of huges and Hellfire cores, which is absolutely wild. Now, with that being said, if you guys watched my last video, you already know how profitable the Hell cores are, but they will definitely be dropping in value as the event goes on. However, I hope this demonstrates to you just how easy this huge pet is to get for free-to-play players, and I hope you're able to follow some of the stuff that I showed you in this video and my last one to help you get a ton of these huge pets before this event ends. With that being said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any content suggestions, drop them down in the comments. Don't forget that once I reach 30,000 subscribers, I will be hosting another 50 huge pet giveaways, so stay tuned for that. Now, with that being said, before I go, I do want to quickly check my mailbox. If you want to donate to me using the mailbox, my username is loopedmuffin_RBX. I appreciate all the mail that you guys send me and tend to shout out anything over 5 million diamonds in wrap or any exclusive pet. Thank you so much, Hecker, for the 7 hype eggs. And thank you so much, Boy Solo, for the 27 million diamonds and the golden huge player fox. Thank you so much. That is so generous. And thank you to everyone else who sent me mail. Congrats to this person for being the first person to comment on my last PetSim99 video with their Roblox username. You have won yourself a free huge pet. I do these kind of giveaways every single video, and if you want a chance to win them, make sure to turn on post notifications to be notified when I upload and increase your chances of being the first commenter. You guys absolutely blew up the last video and we surpassed the first like goal of 500 likes, so I will be adding an extra 5 huge pets to the giveaway for a total of 15 huge pets, and it's time to roll the winners. The usernames of all the winners will be shown on screen at the end of this time lapse. Congratulations to all of the winners.